Welcome to the Access Suite tutorial. This tutorial will show you how to create a free My Access profile and highlight some of the resources available to you. Access Suite is a series of online resources in medicine. UIC has access to several of these, including anesthesiology, emergency medicine, pediatrics, pharmacy, and surgery. From the library homepage, select Databases. This lists all of the databases available through UIC. If you scroll down, you can see several Access databases. We will open Access Medicine. Before we start exploring, let's create a My Access profile. Select Sign in the upper right. Open Sign In or create a free My Access profile. In the pop-up box, select Create a free My Access profile and fill out the template using your UIC email address. Do note that specialty is not a required field. Check the privacy policy and terms of use box and then create profile. Once you have created your profile, you will have the same sign-in for all of the Access databases to which UIC subscribes. You can sign in from anywhere, and when you save something to your favorites, it will show up in whichever Access site you are currently using. I already have an account, so I will go back and sign in. You can now see my name next to University of Illinois at Chicago. Looking across the top of the page, you can see that you have access to books, quick reference, drugs, multimedia, which includes videos and images, patient education, and Hospital Corner, which is for practicing providers. The tabs you will probably use the most are cases and study tools. By selecting cases, you can see all of the options available. We will choose internal medicine cases. And you can see there are 3 categories here: inpatient medicine, outpatient medicine, and transitions of care. Let's look at congestive heart failure under inpatient medicine. When you open a file, you can see that you are presented with a case. Read the case and then select questions. Answer the questions in the boxes provided, and then you can save your answers or show the correct answers. I'll select Show Answers. You can now see the correct answers. And if I save answers, it gives me the option to email the answers to myself or print the results. Proceed to case review, where you will find much more information. Take a look at tips to remember. If you're interested in learning more about the topic, it provides you with suggested readings. And then finally, test yourself with the comprehension questions to see how much you understood when you went through the case. Then you can submit and view each answer here, or you can submit and go to the next question, and then it will show you all the answers at the end. If you find yourself struggling with the case, you can select the star in the upper right corner to save it to your favorites and review it later. Now let's explore study tools. We will look at flashcards first. You can access flashcards either by choosing one of these hyperlinks, or you can go to all flashcards, which just gives you a visual of the same hyperlinks. So pick your resource. I'll pick medical diagnosis and treatment. Then you can choose a category and a subcategory. So I will choose pulmonary, ear, nose, and throat, and I'll go with asthma. So then you can read the information about this case and think about how you would answer this. And when you think you have the answer, you can flip the card and you can see if you're correct. And then you can click next to go to the next flashcard. Again, if you want to review the flashcard later, you can choose the star on the right to add it to your favorites. And you would have to do this for each flashcard in this case. If you want to know how many flashcards are in this set, you can select the caret next to select card, and you can see there are 6 total. The other study tool I would like to show you is Play Showdown. This is a quiz bowl type game. So I can just select Start a Showdown to get started. And you can see I was in the middle of a game. I'm going to end that game. Okay. And you have the option here to play with the computer or play with friends. If you would like to play with friends, click on that, choose student, and you can see a list of everyone who has a My Access profile. So you can search for your fellow students by name. So I can just choose one. Then you need to choose your topic, your game, and then this is the only option here is for timed, and then request. But I don't want to play live with any student. So I am going to go back and I will choose play with computer. Once you choose play with computer, the first thing you need to do is select the difficulty. And I think I'll stick with student, and then topic, game, and in this case, you can do timed or untimed. So I will go untimed and create my game. So now you can see it's somewhat like Jeopardy. And you can pick a category and points. So I will go neurologic for 200. Here's my question. You can read through it and type your answer if you know it, or guess if you think you know it, and submit. Or if you have no clue, you can select give up, and it will give you the correct answers and an explanation. So I've been deducted 200 points since I didn't get it right, and now the computer has a turn. So here's the computer's question. The computer answered incorrectly as well. So it will go back to me. If I get the question right, I get to answer another question. Same for the computer. If it answers right, it gets to keep going. So that is Showdown. We've looked at cases and we've looked at study tools. Now let's go back and review the homepage of Access Medicine. And you can get back there just by clicking on the logo. So you can see there's a main search box at the top of the homepage where you can search just in Access Medicine, where you can search all the sites. These are books that are available. So you can go through it this way. You can browse by topic. You can also put your email in for alerts when new content is published. In the middle of the page, you can see there's a Harrison's channel. If you click on it, this is like a blog. Oh, that you can follow. So you can sign up there to follow it. There's COVID-19 Central. So if you want to get the latest information on COVID, it's there. They have a case of the week. So if you want to check out the case of the week, you can as well. And then across the bottom, the first box is all about you. So it's going to show your recently viewed items, your latest favorites, your folders, and then by selecting My Access Dashboard, it will take you to your dashboard, which shows the other access sites. You have the ability to access all your favorites. You can create folders. It shows your recently viewed, and then review questions as well. In the middle, you can see what's new in Access Medicine. And then on the far right are popular chapters. This concludes the tutorial on Access Suites. Thank you for watching.